Hi, Ron Kaufman here. I'm with Joe Pine, classic author of the seminal work, The Experience Economy. Joe, you and I have known each other for so many years. It was the first time we're actually meeting here in Chicago at the Service Council Smarter Services Symposium. Now, Joe, you just flew in from
Seoul,
Korea. I just flew in from Abu Dhabi in the UAE. So, we're a couple of globetrotters, and I just saw Joe's incredible keynote presentation. And the question I wanted to ask you in person like this is, what do you see is going on around the world? And contrast and compare that in different parts of the world. The United States is certainly innovating in its way. What are you seeing in other parts of the world and other cultures?
Well, every part of the world is basically shifting into the experience economy. We've gone from an agrarian economy based off commodities to an industrial economy based off goods to a service economy, and now we're in an experience economy where what consumers want are experiences. And yes, it manifests itself different ways with different cultures and so forth. And I was just in Seoul, I was speaking to the UN World Tourism Organization, and there are representatives from all over the world there, but everybody got the fact that tourism is in the experience business. Mm-hmm. But in fact, all the people we've talked about here, right, they're there providing services, but to get them to recognize that the service is just about the what you do, but if you can think about how you go about doing that, and turn it really into an act of theater, then you can turn any mundane interaction into an engaging encounter. And again, that's true the world over.
And one example you gave me this morning was the idea of charging a congestion pricing toll for somebody to be able to drive into an urban city center, and you said, why don't we turn that into
an emission fee, right? An emission fee, right? Because economically, you're in the experience business when you charge for the time your customers spend with you. You wouldn't imagine going to a movie without paying an admission, or going to a sporting event, a play, a concert. So why not a city? And in fact, I told that to this urban tourism group that Singapore, in London and other places, they're charging congestion pricing, and it's sort of like, stay away.
Well, there's a penalty for coming in.
And it commoditizes really the city center. Instead, think of it as an admission fee for the experience that is created there. Then people will more gladly pay that rather than thinking about it as a congestion pricing and grumble about it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
All right,
Joe Pine, author of The Experience Economy and a number of other books. You can find him online. Thanks for being here, Joe.
Pleasure, Ryan.